Hey everybody, and welcome to the intersection of sports and marketing. I'm Brian Cristiano, and this is episode 16 of OUTOFSCOPE, how to properly remarket on Facebook and how to totally screw it up. All you marketers out there need to listen to this.
Sports marketing expert Brian Cristiano.
Brian Cristiano.
Marketers and advertisers and brands always have to keep in mind, you have to play to the state of your audience.
Endurance sports athletes are absolutely fanatics.
Having a Facebook page doesn't get you any business, but doing it right can be quite effective.
All right, so it's episode number 16, and today I'm not going to be sports specific. I'm going to talk about marketing in general, more specifically Facebook dark posts, and even more specifically, remarketing using Facebook dark posts. I'm actually traveling out to Chicago this week on Wednesday, going to be out there through the 4th of July on business, but Friday I'm going to be at the Grateful Dead concert, which I'm really excited about. Shout out to all the Deadheads. And it's going to be a fun trip. Going to be cool seeing some clients while we're out there, getting to go to the concert at Soldier Field. I'm pretty pumped about that. Should be a good week. But what really struck me and what made me decide to talk about this for episode 16 was that I had booked my hotel personally through Hilton's website, Hilton.com, and I've been a Hilton member for probably forever, platinum member, all that good fun stuff. And I love it. I think they do a great job. But what was weird and interesting to me and stuck out was the day after we booked those hotels, all of a sudden I started seeing what was very clearly Facebook dark posts marketing to me specifically to stay in the hotel I'm already staying in. And Josh, throw up the ad here so that people can see what I'm talking about. So, it's not a bad ad. I have nothing negative to say about that. And I think using Facebook dark posts is huge. I think it's probably one of the best social marketing tools in existence, if not one of the best marketing tools that are out currently that marketers have access to. There's a lot of power to being able to target audiences, using different segments, using different audience groups, and getting very, very creative on how and who you target to, and testing different ad sets and creative against that. Very powerful. It's something that we do here with different clients of ours for different purposes. But the problem with this, and I've seen it not just with Hilton, and I'm not just calling them out, it's just kind of like it was the obvious thing that stirred on this show, is that they're not utilizing target exclusions through their remarketing campaign. And for anybody that doesn't really understand how this works and what dark posts are, is it essentially looks as if it's an ad product within Facebook where you can create ads that show up in people's news feeds. And it looks as if it's part of your news feed and it's part of a post that fan page had put on their wall. The difference is it's not part of their wall. It's an ad that they're displaying specifically to you or whoever this set of potential customers are that they feel are part of a demographic that fits their needs. And you can get as specific as you want. I can target people who, based on the way that they've posted on Facebook over the last 2 weeks, I can target people who are traveling to New York City within the next couple of weeks. Like very hyper-specific stuff. And there's a lot of details, and that's a whole nother conversation and show. But one of the most powerful parts of it is remarketing, meaning you're targeting people who have gone to either a certain website or web page, and you're now putting a pixel on those pages, you're tracking those people, and then the next time they go to Facebook, you're showing them an ad or multiple ads because you know that they just came from your website. Now, it's really powerful, and especially because of the fact that people may have gone to a website, they heard about it, or they saw some other marketing, they went to your website, they went to, let's say, Hilton.com because they were looking up hotels in Chicago, and then they bounced off of the website, and they're like, I'm not sure where I'm gonna stay. The next day, the next hour, the next week, all of a sudden they're seeing ads like, hey, are you coming to Chicago? Why don't you stay at our Hilton here? And you're like, maybe that is a good deal. Oh, it looks interesting. They click back, and maybe that converts them into a customer, into a sale. That's the goal of remarketing. That's the goal of what Hilton had put together. The problem is I'm already a customer. I purchased. I already am through the other side of the funnel. I've converted to a paying customer. I am staying there. So they've just wasted time, money, and energy I'm marketing to somebody who's already a customer. Obviously, I'm in advertising and I'm in marketing, and this is something we do, so I understand exactly what they did and didn't do. But as somebody who might not understand that, it might start to get really irritating as I start to see more and more of these Hilton ads telling me to stay at a place I'm already staying at. It's like, guys, I'm already there. Why are you marketing to me? Why are you telling me that I should come to Chicago and stay at the Hilton? I'm staying there. It's kind of an irritating proposition. And this is where remarketing can go really well and can go really wrong. On the really great side of remarketing, it's, like I said, it's being able to target people because they've taken an action. They went to your website, they bounced off. Now later through social media, they're saying, oh wow, and they see the ad for your product, service, hotel, whatever it might be in their Facebook feed. And that might get them really interested. Maybe they see it a few more times until they're like, oh yeah, you know, I really did want to buy that thing. I did want to go there. That hotel does look really nice. That's a huge marketing tool. Probably, in my opinion, one of the best marketing tools is being able to retarget. You can retarget not only based on did they go to a website and bounce off, you can retarget, hey, they went to this specific page on my website, now show them ads that are specific to that thing or that service they were looking at. See where it starts to get a lot more powerful here, where, hey, if they go to, you know, they're not just at Hilton.com, they're looking at this specific Hilton in Chicago. Well, guess what? Now I can serve them up ads saying, hey, why don't you come to this hotel in Chicago when you're traveling here? So that's where it makes it really powerful, and that's what Hilton was doing, which is really fantastic and strong. The problem with that is I've converted to a customer. I should no longer be seeing those ads. And the way that you do that is through exclusion targets, meaning you say, if someone does X or Y or Z, then don't show them this ad set or show them another ad set, right? So what Hilton should have done and they failed to do, or their tech got screwed up or something in the back end, as soon as I converted to a customer, as soon as I booked those rooms, it should have fired off a pixel that said, this person is a converted customer. They've converted into a paying person. They're no longer in the remarketing sales funnel. And it should have excluded me using the exclusion target and said, hey, don't send these ads to this guy anymore. Furthermore, what they could have done to make it more powerful is they could have said, hey, if this person has converted and it's within, let's say, a week or a few days or whatever it is, show me an ad on Facebook that says, thank you for staying in Chicago. Here's a coupon to our, the tour, take a free tour from one of our partners, or, here's, upgrade your suite for only $20 extra to the top whole floor of the Hilton. I don't know, whatever it might be, right? They could have taken advantage of that situation and known that I'm a converted paying customer now, I'm gonna be there, and either tried to upsell me or tried to just show me content of things that are friendly, that are helpful, that makes sense because they know something about me. They know something more specific about me than most people. They know that I'm going to be in Chicago, they know when I'm gonna be there, and they know that I'm a paying customer now. They can talk to me in a very different way. The problem is either, hey, for all I know, is a tech thing, right? They need to call their IT department, and the pixel wasn't placed properly on the conversion page of their site, and so maybe that's all it was, is a tech mistake, or maybe they didn't realize, or maybe they don't have exclusion targets set up properly, right? But that's where remarketing through Facebook specifically can be hugely powerful and also detrimental. You can piss off a lot of people if you're showing them the frequency of ads to go or do something that they've already purchased. It's irritating, it's annoying, you don't want to see that. On the other hand, if you leverage that and say, now we know they're a customer, let's either do something special for them or let's try to upsell them. Maybe that irritates them equally as much, but it depends on your brand, it depends on what you're doing. And that's where the power comes in on either side of the coin. So I would love to hear from you guys out there. Any questions, thoughts, ideas on Facebook remarketing, retargeting, all that kind of stuff, pixels. I'd love to get a little bit deeper into this. And I'm going to kind of wrap this one up with this. It's almost kind of my marketing tip of the day all in one in an episode. Anyway, with that, thank you for watching episode 16. I hope you guys tune back in. Please tell me what you like. Please tell me what you don't like. Please share and subscribe on iTunes to our podcast. We've got that going on now. Hashtag OUTOFSCOPE, all one word. So please and thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it and look forward to seeing you in episode 17. I downgraded. It's upsetting. Anyway. So, I've totally lost my train of thought, but I'm going to keep going with it. These guys are laughing. I love it.